the capacity for people it kind of is on a spectrum. And when you're communicating with someone you care about or with whom you're in relationship of some form, and you are able to say to them, hey, this situation or what you said or what you did or whatever was going on, this is how I experienced it. This is
Mhm.
how I'm feeling around it. And genuinely taking accountability for what it is you're feeling and how it is that you've experienced it. But being able to communicate that to say, wow, when you said that, this is how it felt, and this is what I made it mean. And then to be able to say, is that what you intended? Is that what you were trying to convey? Is that what you were communicating? Because it gives a person an opportunity to say, well, yeah, or no, that's not what I was trying to communicate. And I'm sorry that that is how you interpreted it. Because we're all interpreting people's words and actions through our lens. It
Mhm.
is so subjective. I believe the more we clean our lens and we come from that place of knowing who we are, people's words, their actions, as humans, we're going to feel it, we're going to experience it, but we don't make it mean what we typically would make it mean without that knowledge of knowing who we are. When we remember who we are, we're thinking more in the bigger picture. That's seeking more the sacred. That's seeking more that sense of like grounding, anchoring. Who am I? You are love, you're light, infinite possibility, boundless, limitless. There is not a part of us that is bad or wrong. And I believe we pathologize these things. We start to believe there's parts of us that are bad and we hide those and they're inconvenient. And we don't want to show those to the world and to the people who we want to love us. Because if we did, what would happen, right? Might lose the love.
Mhm.
And to me, I believe real love, unconditional, full on, let's go kind of love is the love that says all of me is good. When you think about the patterns and you think about the patterning in a relationship, especially with your parent, you often will go about recreating that patterning in your partners, in relationship with partners. And you will go about trying to create that same scenario. This is unconscious, but it's so important to see this. And in a way that you finally get seen. I'm going to unconsciously seek a partner who's going to not want me to be too much. And I'm going to stay in a box enough that it's going to be like I'm going to be palatable enough and I don't want to inconvenience them. But once we get comfortable and once we're in relationship, things are going to come out sideways and I'm going to be more needy. I'm going to need more, want more, and I'm going to want to be seen. And to be with someone who's fully in on me, that is not going to be who I'm going for. I'm going to go for someone it's more conditional and they're not capable of maybe that intimacy, that emotional kind of connection and also seeing me. And I'm going to hustle for that and I'm going to finally get them to see me. It's going to work this time.
Yeah.
We do that, not consciously, but wow, how powerful that is.
Yeah.
Because this is why I say to people, like, attraction really isn't typically our healthy attraction. We're attracted to the dysfunction, right? And the person we're most attracted to is going to bring up our shit. That's what they're there to do. And that is that is the perfect partner. Because
Mhm.
that partner is the person who shows us the mirror and says, you still got this to work on. This is your work, right? And until we transcend that, we're going to keep going to the partners and getting mad and then going and leaving that relationship and going to another relationship and being like, this time I'm going to get that attention. I'm going to get that perfect part. I'm going to get that partner who sees me. No. What didn't change? Here and here. You got to shift this up, and then engage in a relationship with someone that is able to fully be with you. But you got to be fully seeing you because then you're going to seek a partner who reflects that back to you.